everybody, what's going on? Chris here. Coming to show you my thrift store and yard sale finds. I know it's been a little while since my last video. I actually ended up at a Walking Dead convention last weekend, so I didn't really get to go to yard sales or the flea market. So I'm gonna try and make this short. So let's get into it. First, this is just a pile of various inks. I already sold a few. I think I didn't pay more than $2 or $3 each. Yeah, boring ink stuff. Let's get into this really interesting find. I found this at Savers. It's an X Arcade arcade stick. I guess is the two-player version. You can see there. Came with the adapter for the original Xbox and a PC cable. I know you can buy other adapters for other systems to make it work. I haven't tried it out yet. Looks pretty cool. I only paid I think it was like $7 and change because I had one of those stamp cards. So that was really awesome find. They go for like somewhere in the $100 range, a little lower, a little higher, depending on what comes with it. So that was a cool find. Next, grab this at Goodwill. I found a PSP component cable. I guess you need a PSP 2000 or probably a 3000 to use it. I'm actually going to keep this to try and do Let's Plays with because I have a component in PVR. So I'll need one of these if I ever try and do PSP games. I also need a PSP 2000 to do that, but anyway, $4.50 Goodwill. And I never find Legos, but I found this at thrift store down the street from me. It's sealed. I think I had a 20% off coupon, so it was only $8. It was like $20-$30 set. It's pretty cool. I think I also found this there. It's the Nyko Wormlight. I think I've shown you guys this. I think this was 80 cents. I already sold it for $30. It's pretty cool. Picked up a DS charger at Savers for $1.50 somewhere. I found a really nice Mac keyboard at Savers. I think it was it's like $7.99 or $8.99. It works great. I tested every key. I think these go for like $30-$40 still. This is the bigger version, not wireless, obviously. Next we're gonna do this is it's actually a food scale. I think it's an 11-pounder. I think the company is OXO or something. These are actually pretty good. I think I only paid $3.99. I might have even had the stamp card. It's an 11-pound one, which is really good. So this is kind of like what you'd want for mailing stuff. So most of the things here never go above 11 pounds. So mine is actually, I think, a 75-pound scale or something ridiculous like that. So this might be something that I'll switch to. I'm not really sure. I think it's a $40 scale new. So it's probably a $30-$35 scale used. It's pretty cool. And for some reason this comes out. I don't know. I figured I'd show you guys that. What else? Over there we got another Unicron, and I actually found I think it's Cybertron Primus is the blue guy. I found each of those at different Savers in the same day. I think one was $4.99, the other one was $5.99. I still have the other one. I don't even think I've listed it yet. So I'm still not sure how much I'm gonna get for those, but the Unicron seems to be a lot less complete than the last one. But whatever, it's fine. Next, Salvation Army. I found that Dreamcast. 2 controllers, both cords. It was $14.99. Also came with copy of Soul Calibur, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure I already sold this for like $8. Would have been nice if I had a case, but oh well. Over there's the Omega Virus. It's kind of a giant box. It's a board game. It's one of those electronic ones that were like really popular in the late 80s, early 90s. This one calls you human scum and all sorts of other stuff. It's about a space station becoming sentient or something. I don't really remember. I think last time I had one I sold for like $80, which is cool. So that was a nice grab. Grab this. I found a Dymo label maker at an antique store of all places. I think I paid like $10. It's like a $30 label maker. Debating whether I want to label stuff or sell it. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Go up high. It's a game called Stop Thief. It's another one of those electronic games. I guess they've been popular earlier than the late 80s. I think that's like a 70s, 80s game. Sold quite a few of them. I think I paid $7.99 minus like 30% at Savers. That was a little earlier today, actually. They usually go for like $50, $60. The electronic thing was really clean. Once again, you always, whenever you buy any of these electronic things, you really want to make sure there's no like exploded batteries on the inside. And if there is, see if you can get it for really cheap. Just to see if it works. Go through this stack of games real quick. I got Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge for Xbox. They wanted 8. I ended up paying 4. It's complete. It looks good. It's like a $16 game last time I had one. Got a copy of Knights of the Old Republic. It has some weird kind of like mark, like it looks like it's smudged, and I kept trying to wipe it off. It just wouldn't wipe off. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm gonna take Windex to it. Toss it in my Xbox, see if it works. I think I paid $2. She wanted 5. I got Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance for PS2. I think I paid $3. It's like a $10 game max, I think, for PS2. It was a pretty good game. I remember playing it 10 or so years ago. I got another copy of Knights of the Old Republic, the Platinum Hits Edition. I held it up to the guy and I said, is that a 15 or a 5? And he's like, let's just call it a 5. And I'm like, okay. So I just gave him the $5. I guess he just doesn't really know what stuff's worth, or he just want to get rid of it. Yeah. So, yeah, at the flea market, I grabbed these white Polaroid one-step SX70 cameras. Guy had it marked at 15. I opened up this thing, I had a little bit of battery damage. So I asked if he'd take 10. He said yeah. The camera itself is like a $50 camera, so even if this thing doesn't work, it was a good score. And at the same flea market, I found the Sears version of the camera. Didn't have a battery pack, or no, it does. It actually turned on. I only paid $1 for it. I'm not really sure how much more or less this one is than the regular white one. I don't know if you can tell, but this one, this one's like slightly off color. I'm not sure if that's because it's the Sears Special or because it's just kind of old. I'm guessing it's because it's the Sears Special, because that Presto I think I showed you guys was kind of the same off color. I stopped at Goodwill, picked up a Polaroid Amigo. I think it was $3.99, and I had my 10% off discount. Not too bad. Flea market, I haggled this guy for forever. He wanted 5, and I offered him 2 because he didn't have a film pack on the inside, so I wasn't sure if it was gonna work. he wouldn't take $half. I don't know what that was about, but anyway, I ended up paying $4. I've sold like 10 of these in the past few weeks, so no matter what, that was pretty good buy. Whoa, that was Castle Risk. I think I paid $3.99. I think I've shown you guys that before. $40 game. I think I paid $4. It's a Polaroid Job Pro. $4.99 at Savers. I think I've had one of these lying around for a while, so yeah, I don't know, same thing. Most Polaroid cameras, $30 to $35. Over here, I actually had 3 controllers. I didn't notice when I bought them that they weren't actually Sony brand, because it looks just like it. Even said DualShock 2 on it, but with the cord wrapped around, I didn't notice that it was like some third-party one. They all work good. I had 3 of them. I paid $2.99 or $3.99. I just really needed controllers because I was selling through a lot of PS2s last week. This actually had a Game Boy Advance attached to it. It was $20 plus this cord, which I think was another $2. Got this Salvation Army. It was $22. I already sold the Game Boy Advance by itself for I think like 34 or something like that. It was super clean. It was super nice looking. It worked well. Once again, these cables go for like $10-15 usually. I found another one at it was probably Savers. I think I only paid $1 or 99 cents, maybe $1.99. It looks new. I don't even think it's ever been used. Move on to this. I found Funny Bones and a copy of Milborn's, whatever. In a hanging bag at Savers. It was $2.99. Once again, Milborn is going for like $20 for most copies. The Funny Bones game, I doubt anyone's gonna buy it. It's just like, I'll actually just show you. It's these like giant cards. I haven't read any of them, but they all look kind of weird. Especially that one. Yeah, online looks like they're going for $10, if anything. And I found another copy at Goodwill that I usually never find anything at. I think it was $3.99. I actually don't think I used my discount card because I don't think I was in the right state, or I didn't think of it. I can't quite remember. Once again, hopefully $20. Another copy of Risk. I think it was 99 cents at St. Vinny's. I almost never go to St. Vincent de Paul thrift stores. They're usually really small and they usually have nothing. But I managed to find that. It was pretty cool. This came in that Game Boy that I paid $20 for, so I forgot about that. I think that's why I ended up paying $20 for it. So that's just Super Mario Advance 2. Super Mario Advance, which is Super Mario Bros. 2. I pick up this for 99 cents at Savers. It's Lord of the Rings, War of the Ring. Like a $10 game, if that. Let's see. I found a copy of Final Fantasy VIII for PC. I think it was $4.99 at Goodwill minus my 10%. It's all complete. It has all 5 discs. It looks pretty good. It's only like a $10-15 game. That was pretty cool. I don't know. I always get really excited when I find a Final Fantasy game, even if it's one of these like not that expensive ones, just because it was one of my favorite game series. So that was cool. Actually, I found a lot of DVD stuff, which I almost never find. So I got Escaflowne Complete Collections, the Anime Legends version, already sold for $26 or $27. Yeah, it looks really good. I remember the show. I think it aired on Fox Kids when I was younger. It was pretty cool. Giant robot show. Um, Get a copy of Big, Tom Hanks movie, which is pretty funny. In shrink wrap, it's like $10. I also found Dune, the collector's edition. The series, I guess Dune the series. I already sold that for like $20. I think I found more anime stuff. I can't quite remember. There was a lot of DVDs I ended up finding and selling super quick. Yeah, let's keep going. And then I found Grim Fandango, the flea market today. Paid $1. They actually just announced like a PS4 HD version of this, which is pretty cool. I never played this. I'd always heard of it. I think I'd seen it in stores. Inside looks cool. Both discs looks pretty good. I want to say this is going somewhere in the $30-$40 range a few months ago. I can't quite remember. This is the first copy I've ever actually found. I assume that'll go down with the PS4 version coming out. But anyway, cool find. And I'll move that aside because it's hilarious. I got these two at the flea market today. It's two of the Zords from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It's the Green Ranger / White Rangers Zords. It's the same guy if you ever watched the show. He was first the Green Ranger and then he became the White Ranger. So I think these are like the deluxe editions because they come with the action figures as well. The oversized ones that usually kick or karate chop. I was haggling with the guy. He wanted 50. We finally came to, I think 40, I believe. Like the boxes are pretty beat up. I know it's missing the coin, or the coin is hidden on the inside the tiger somewhere. So I really have to figure that out. I'm sure it's missing. I'm sure it's inside of the kid's morpher or whatever. Looks like the Dragonzord's going for around $100 with the box and with everything. I mean, the box is pretty beat up on this one, so probably like around 80, 90. White Tigerzord's going for a little bit less. I'll probably just bundle them together. I'll ask 150. See where it goes from there. Yeah, so pretty cool. Last find. So I never look through VHS. Because, you know, it's kind of dead format. Nobody wants it. But Goodwill they had a ton of Disney VHS. And I know there's a couple rare Disney VHS tapes. I think, I'm not going to tell you what they are. But you can look them up. But I looked through all of them. I didn't find it. And then finally, I was on like the last rack of these VHSs, and I'm like, why am I bothering? So yeah, I was looking through all these Disney VHSs, and then the very last video, I found this, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Coming Out of Their Shells tour, plus the making of the Coming Out of Their Shells tour. This was the video they put out when they had like a stage show. Where they strapped on these less than movie quality costumes and kind of toured around and played music or something. I don't know. I first heard of this from, I think it was Nostalgia Critic or Angry Video Game Nerd. I think they might have actually done this together. I can't quite remember. Yeah, it seems really ridiculous. So I found it, and the reason I picked it up is because this is something they never put on DVD because of obvious reasons. So it's actually worth a few bucks. I think it's a $25-ish VHS, which is really surprising. There's some crazy Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan out there that needs this and is going to pay $20, $25, $30 for it. it looks pretty good. Yep, look at that black rectangle. It actually looks like it's probably never been in a VCR, or only once. I don't know. There you go. That's a great way to end the video with this nice dead format. So like, subscribe, comment, and do all sorts of YouTube stuff with your life. I don't know. Bye, everybody.